Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kholis Majid, and today I wanna review some novel. The title is Six of Crows. The novel of Six of Crows is a fantasy genre novel written by Leigh Bardugo, a renowned Israeli-American novelist. Leigh Bardugo is known for his fantasy novel that introduced the Grisha universe, and the Six of Crows novel itself is the fourth novel set in the Grishaverse setting. This novel tells the story of the journey of a criminal named Casebreaker, who, together with a number of his crew, went to carry out a dangerous thief in Rotterdam. For the synopsis of this novel is in the Rotterdam, the capital of Kerch, a counselor named who detested medicine called Jotaparam on a Grisha healer. This drug apparently increased his abilities more than except he had the ability to control and manipulate human minds. The healer then fled after overpowering Hoodie and several guards, but he was found dead several days later. A rich trader named Jane Van Eyck then leaded the results of Hoodie's experiments to 17 years old prodigy named Casebreaker. He tasked Casebreaker with the rescuing in its inventor, Boyul Bayur, from the Ice Court, an impregnable military fortress in Virgerda. He also wanted to prevent the existence of the drug. This is not exposed to the world, thus recruiting a crew. A number of members of this crew, namely Ines Gava, a spy who become Cas Rackhand and Rackhandman because he rescued Ines from an entertainment house called Managed 2 years ago. Then there is Nina Zenik, a Grisha bartender, who joined after learning of this attention to free and employ Matthias Helvar, a farmer, Fredjertan Traskele or Grisha hunter, who has held in Hellgate's prison. Because of Nina, there is also Jasper Fahey, who is a Gemini sniper, who is addicted to gambling. Together, they free Matthias Helvar from prison. Matthias then agreed to help them in exchange for a pardon that would allow his resistance as drugs killer. Casebreaker also asked Willem van Eyck, a son of John van Eyck, to become a demolition expert, and as collateral if John van Eyck degenerated on the deal they had made. When they were about to sail from Rotterdam, the crew managed to repel an ambush by a number of their rival groups. After torturing a member of the gangster, Cas learns the gang leader, Becca Rollins, the man responsible for the death of this brother. Jordi is also after the scientist. Cas then explained the rescue plan to the rest of the crew, where the first step they will take is to enter the ice court as a prisoner, cross into the embassy sector through the roof, and disguise themselves as foreign officials during the festival. After failing to end ferrying Yulbayur from White Island, the inner ring, they will eventually exit the embassy sector After reaching the Vajirta region, two Grisha in Chotaparam, who had the symbol of the Shuhan government, attacked caste breakers' crew. The crew wins, but Nina recognizes of the attacker as an old friend of Nina's, who just wants to get more medicine before he succumbs to these injuries. They have problems related to that and believe that they would have survived if they had not been drastically weakened by the drug. Nina then stayed behind to bury the attacker, Matian himself, allowing them to finally talk about his betrayal. Nina was once a Grisha soldier of Ravka's second army who was captured by Matthias along with his return of Vajirta to the scale and taken on a ship to Vajirta to be tried and ultimately executed. The ship sinks during a storm, and Matthias and Nina fall in love while trying to find civilization. When they arrive in a town, Nina is asked by a Grisha spy about her trustworthy companion. In an effort to save Matthias from his fellow countrymen, Nina then reports him as a slave trader to the citizen of Kerch of the port. He did not realize that Matthias would be imprisoned in Hellgate as soon as he reached Ketterdam. Nina doesn't return to Ravka. Nina stays in Ketterdam to try to free Matthias. Matthias reconciles with Nina after learning the truth that Nina saved him, and ultimately decided to help kill Yurbayur. Nina and Matthias admit that Chortaparam is a threat to Grisha and Vajirta. The crew intercept a train of prisoners being taken to the ice court and replace the 6 prisoners on the train. Breakers lost consciousness because he has claustrophobia, and more of this past is revealed. After he and his brother were taken by Pecorolins, a plague struck Ketterdam and killed many of his residents, including his brother. Jortikas fall ill and recover, but is mistakenly thought to be dead and thrown into the river's barge with a number of other corpses to be burned. Cass was able to survive by swimming the shore using Jyoti's body as a float. The experience created a strong aversion within Cass to have any physical contact with human skin. Cass has been wearing clothes ever since. Casbreaker then wakes up as they enter on the ice court. The crew has spirited. Men and women were taken to different wards. Jasper, related to be the Grisha fabricator, creates a key from a parcel and Cass frees Nina and Inech from their cell, while Matthias and Jasper collect as much rope as possible. Cass goes with Ina to find another holding cell for Yulbayur. While parting ways, Cass deviated from the plan of found Pekka's Rollins in a cell, and Nina is seen by guards who manage to raise the alarm before she can kill them. He rushes to the basement, where Inech had climbed to the 6-story incubator shaft to the roof and secured an escape route for the rest of crew. The prison alarms keeps going off. Their plans are ruined, so they improv to get the center of the court. Inech and Nina enter the place of 2 miniature guards, but only Nina can get past the guards. Inech did not manage to escape and was detained by guards. Matthias and Cass enter view a secret bridge that only the Truskel know about. Chester and William Villain moved to destroy the Ringwall Gate and trigger the escort alarm, while trying to get information from a Vegeta official. Nina is surprised to see Charles Broom, who is the leader of the Trusclay and former commander of the ship on which she has been held. Charles Broom lures Nina to a mobile prison cell specifically built to hold Grisha and locks Nina in the cell. Matthias, who seems to be have betrayed Nina, then appears. However, Matthias turns against his old commander and frees Nina. Matthias also makes a sacred trustly vow to keep Nina safe until she dies. They looked for Boyer, but in the end they found out that he was dead. Boyle has a son named Koyulpu. The son was still alive and forced to imitate his father's research. Matthias and Nina forget about the plan to kill your Boyer's sons because they see that he is only 15 years old and is a Grisha. They they then take the boy and leave and blow up the lab as they go. They eventually meet up with Cass and escape via a waterfall dug by a Cass after destroying a tree in the middle of a white island. Meanwhile, Inage is seen by the leader of Menagerie, her former employer Helen van Houten, who apparently tells the guards about Inage's true identity. Jasper and Willen rescue Inage and hijack Vegeta's tank. They use they use the tank to break through the wall and escape. In the end, they rejoined the rest of the crew and manage to escape the escort. They head for the dock where they are supposed to meet their ship, uh, and but instead they find a large Vegeta party waiting for them. Her tender use Param in front. Having no other choice, Dina took the Churta and conquered the army. Burn and the Trusclade them arrive, but before he can kill them, Matthias intercepts and begs him to let them live. So Nina family relents the crew reaches Kenterdam safely. With Nina suffering, the crew leaves Nina with Villain, while the rest of the crew takes Kuwait to Chanvik Edge. Chan Van Eyck later revealed that he only won the Jurtaparam formula to profit from the impact of its release into the world. He sinks Crew's ship despite Cass warning that Villain is on board. It turns out that Chan Van doesn't think his son is worthy of inheriting his business empire. Because Villain suffers from dyslexia and Cass then reveals that the boy Chen Van Eyck thought was Kueyulpu was actually Villain. He has been changed in such a way by Nina that he looks exactly like a scientist child and Chen Van Eyck was angry. He had He then kidnapped Ines with the help of Grisha, who was under the influence of the Chotaparan. Van Eyck also gave them 7 days to bring him the real Kuwait, because he didn't want to endanger Ines. Cass let the trader go, and his Cass and his remaining crew eventually make their way to Baker Rollins. Revealed to have been freed by Cass from the escort, they eventually return to Ketterdam. Cass sells his shares in the Crows Club and with Harper to raise the money by needs. cast then devise a plan to save Inage and redeem the money promised by them. From point of view, in the novel of Six of Crows, it used a third-person perspective and used the point of view of the six-man character in the story. The point of view of a number of characters will support the story to be more detailed because you will know the background of each character. For its storyline, presented in this novel is a forward and reverse flow, but does not confuse the reader. This novel is able to convey this well and ultimately makes readers feel amazed with its tense romantic story, interspersed with humor, adventure, and also plot twists. This novel is considered a fantasy novel that is very enjoyable to read. And for the moral value, there's a quote from Breaker. If you don't believe in yourself, then who else will you believe in? That word seems to remind us not to forget to respect, love and trust ourselves. Because what really brought you to survive until now and be able to face everything that happens in the world is yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then it will also be difficult for you to trust and be trusted by others. Everyone has a good side and a bad side. In fact, even a criminal like Cass Breakers has a good side where he is someone who will keep his promise and is willing to make sacrifice for the people around him. On the other hand, even some people who are considered very good definitely have someone who doesn't like them or even hates them. So that's all of my review novel The Six of Crows. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.